Cybernation Uncensored.
Our cameras are still messed up. I am sorry about that, folks, but welcome to our Cybernation Uncensored Fallout Asia. I'm going to be fixing up our cams while my players do their introductions. Just give me one moment to... Boop. Okay. Give me one moment to get those set up, and I will have my players introduce themselves. Raven, go ahead and start us out.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. I'm back from my cannonball run from California to Washington State and back again. Tonight I'll be playing Camacho, the very handy capable merc survivor. You can find me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo. You can catch me tomorrow for GM Rod Mulligan's Team Nevermore. And I'm just about finishing up my book for my High Riders campaign. Be on the lookout, they're coming. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Go ahead, John.
Hey everybody, I'm John, Johnny Drop over on the Discord, and other Sandman3096 in the Twitch chat. Tonight I will be playing your lovable little nurse handybot Minsky, and you can find me here every Friday doing just that. And you can also find me over on SoundCloud at Arxin, that's ARXIN.
Do we have new music yet? I'm gonna start crying, I swear. Alright, thank you, John. Tracy, go for it.
Hey, I'm Tracy, or StingPalm007. You can catch me on Discord or Twitter. And hopefully soon I'll get my Bard supplement with circus-themed bards out for D&D. You know, so you can have an owlbear, because of course everybody wants one, or could be a contortionist or whatever. So hopefully that will get done soon. And I'm playing Xiao. Teenage Ghoulified Miscreant. So yeah, it should be fun tonight.
Alright, thank you. And Violent Neon, go for it.
Hey everybody, I am Violent Neon. You can find me here every Friday as the locationally displaced wanderer who has no idea what Taiwan is, but is making the best of it and somehow knows how to speak the language there. That's one of the common ones, but doesn't know that he's doing it. And when I'm not here, you can find me on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon.
Awesome, thank you. And I'm going to start dropping our links and stuff over in chat. 1 second. So our links for Raven, right here. And our cameras should be fixed. Let me know if there's any technical issues with sound or visuals, folks. Our link there for John, including his SoundCloud. We've got our link there for Tracy, including his Linktree, and there's for Violent Neon. Next up on here are my links, so I'm going to drop those down real quick. You guys can see on there that this is our Fallout Asia game, so welcome. Glad those of you that can make it, and I hope those of you watching VOD enjoy. You can check out our supplements over on cybernationuncensored.com. That's where I have posted up my Fallout Asia, which is now on edition number 5. So we're on update number 5, which includes some new information about the world, some new groups, and some new factions. We have our Reddit thread there that has all of the generators that I use, and we have my own link tree. You can catch me, I believe it's going to be next week, Vampire, correct me if I'm wrong. Should be next week that you can catch me over on Fallout 2D20 Pacific Northwest, which is located on there as well. And you can jump onto Darren Drader's Kickstarter for the absolutely wonderful, Reign of Discordia 2nd Edition. They are wrapping up, I believe, in their final day. And yes, so you can catch us next week playing. Our music is going to be, came from Base Ape Records, Tim N. And our music also comes from 1,000 Reasons, who just released a new album, if you check out their Bandcamp. And then our background right now is being brought to you by our wonderful, wonderful sponsor, Sirenscape. Absolutely wonderful app. Go and check it out. Now, it is time for our wonderful irradiated ghoul to read out her diary entry. So, Shao, I'm going to switch over to our player names on here. Shao, go ahead and share with us what you wrote in your diary.
Dear Diary, today we finished walking to Shuli. We saw a shortcut and long cut, and we say, why not? It was shorter and herdier. Shuli got super big gates. Murphy B, me got the talking for Shuli leader. But them's don't do leaders. Them's got Hayden, the executive officer. He knowed about the gross slime, even knowed where we're from. Hayden said we need to burn the slime. That'd be fun. Also, we buy the cool toys. I got javelins and lockpicks, and some boring tools. Maybe we can get some new legs on Camacho. Maybe metal ones. Then we find a commune for sleep. Them teach me that communes is not communist, because communes love freedom. And we find it the work. Garlic guy Greg said he'd pay us to dig. My shovel digs super good. Greg even takes us walking at a new settlement. Barry today was super excited to see new places.
Thank you. And where we are at right now, everybody, we've got our group here in a town called Shui Li. It is under control by a group known as the NPP, the New Power Party. These folks walking around with musical instruments turned into weapons that apparently a couple of our group members here did not particularly like, especially when it came to the flute spear that could be used to bleed somebody out. They didn't seem to appreciate the fancy logistics put into it. But as they explored around, they discovered the market, they spoke to the leader, they got themselves a housing at a commune hostel, where they were told if they can contribute or help in any way, that would be their payment for staying the night. What we have now, though, is that Camacho is with us, and Camacho... We paused for Camacho because Camacho, as was reminded so kindly by Australis just a minute ago, Camacho got the gift of a nuclear mind to the legs, and is in need of some prosthetics or some assistance with walking.
It's still
Sasha's
very
our
much like
Lieutenant Dan.
She is Lieutenant Dan.
I'd still very much like to return that gift. I didn't like it.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Did it-
I don't
is
have
there a
the
gift
gift
receipt?
receipt. No.
Oh.
Return to sender, please. I'd like my legs back.
Oh, the sender received the gift
They
as
got
well.
vaporized.
The sender is long gone, left with the gift. But yeah,
Well, they could be twice cooked.
twice cooked. I'm not sure if you can recook ashes, but you could try.
that anything like once bitten, twice shy?
No, like in Chinese cuisine.
I am very confused now because I've never eaten ash before. But when it comes to our group here, they wanted to wait for Camacho to come on in because there is the possibility of getting some prosthetics. They've already made their way to the market, and they've already got their housing for the night, so this is where we pick back up. We've got 1600, so it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's almost evening. Shops will be closing up within the next couple of hours as the camp goes into their own little lockdown. So, folks, what do you want to do?
Hey, so, Comancho, we have, there's a robotic specialist here. I don't know if they have any robotic parts, so I don't know if we can make you working legs, but we might be able to...
Simple prosthetics, like what? Simple
Yeah.
prosthetics will do, just like similar to what they had before the bombs dropped. They had something called I think they were Blade Runner legs. Basically, spring leg, a spring leaf kind of stuck onto, or like welded onto the ends of prosthetics. So
I don't know any of that, but sure, we can at least ask, and I can see about negotiating the price. And yeah, so you want to come on over and explain what you want, and then I'll try to negotiate the price.
I think I can try and scribble what they used to look like.
Okay, or at least describe it. They may understand better than I do, because they do more with the metallic bits. They even have a working robot head. They use it as their change jar.
Oh, excellent.
It's pretty
I
messed
wouldn't call
up.
that excellent, but yeah, it
I'm pretty sure Minsky must have said something to the effects of heathens.
along
Pretty
those
close.
lines. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, let's head on over there.
So yeah, our group heads back out of the rail yard and heads south down the main road over towards the main market, and you can see that it's still hustling and bustling. There's still people there. They're trying to finish up their evenings. Some shops are closing down. Some folks are there just drinking. You can see that there's a little pub where they're selling alcohol. What you can see around you is that there's roughly about, just in this area, there's about 100 people, which is more than your previous settlement. This is just in this commons area, this little park slash stalls area. What do you guys want to do? Who would you like to go talk with?
Robot lady.
Right.
Well, the mechanic lady.
So give me 1 second. I'm actually going to pull up our equipment, and I'm going to jump on over and take a look at the robotics. Tools, utility items, robotics modules. Because this is actually something that I will be adding into the supplement at a later date, because prosthetics don't exist in Fallout 2D20's core rulebook, so this will be something brand new.
Uncharted waters.
Yeah, uncharted waters. Where are robot parts, Minsky? I can't find them.
Robot parts
Yeah,
are
parts.
in...
Oh, never mind, I found it.
Minsky?
I'm an idiot.
There you go.
146. Okay, there we go. So,
Glad I could be of assistance.
yes, thank you. So yeah, our group heads on over, and you can see this. You can see this woman. She's still dealing with trying to customize a couple of these weapons. You can see one of the guitar axes is now finished, and is propped up against the side of the shack that she works out of. The robotic head is sitting down on the counter with a little smile on its face, and you see its eyes shift over to all of you. It's like, oh, welcome back. How can I help you?
Right, so this is our colleague that I was telling you about that is missing some accoutrements that we'd like to see if you can help make semblant replacements thereof.
He likes to use big words.
Make it simpler. I don't have my CPU attached.
I would like prosthetics to help me become more handy capable. Since I recently had a friend that that blew up a mine and blew my legs off.
They need fake legs.
I was about to say, what's a prosthetic? But that sounds good. Fake legs. Would you like to have, and it processes for a second, 2 planks of wood? They could call you Stumpy.
Would you like to have a machete right between the eyes?
Come on. Let me. No, we would like something that's a little bit more malleable than that,
Like
or a
what?
little bit more operational. Do you have any hinges or levers that could make them spring and mimic mobility, even if they couldn't actively do it?
I don't have anything like that. I used to have wheels. Do you want wheels? It looks like you have a couple.
Right. So,
Choppy time.
do you have any springs and hinges?
Yes.
Okay, because if we took, do you have any metal rods that we could use in place of the wood?
Of course. I was simply making a joke. Would you like to hear
okay.
another?
No, thank you though.
Yes, please. Oh, never mind.
Did you hear about the synth that had their left leg and left arm blown off?
They were all
no,
right.
I didn't.
You got it. They're all right now.
I don't get it.
Oh, funny.
Don't you see?
Did they receive
lost
medical
their...
attention?
No, it was
Oh.
synth. They don't need medicine.
Then how were they all right? I mean, they weren't functioning at 100% capacity if they were missing half of their limbs.
That's still all right to me. Look at me.
Right.
And you
So,
literally see his eyes look down, and beneath him is just the counter. He's just ahead. I'm still functional. At full capacity. Giving you a thumbs up.
We're getting off topic. Let's go ahead and circle back. So the metal rods, I would say, do you have? We would need 4 that are 2 feet long each, and about
The length of 2 human feet? What size?
about 2 inches in diameter, 3 inches in diameter.
What is an inch?
Mr. Murphy?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Why are we talking to the cash register?
Yes, I don't know why you're talking to me about specifics. I don't even have hands.
Where is your vendor?
She's behind me.
Ma'am,
Mental note: need a hammer.
how
I'll
long
fix
were you
this
going to let this
cash
go on?
register.
How long were you gonna let this go on? She looks over at you guys. She's like, I can see you're having a lot of fun over with my with my head on the counter. What can I help you guys with? I heard you say something about prosthetics.
Yes. As you can see, my colleague is missing their lower half, and we would like to make prosthetic legs. Ideally, if we could make them semi-functional. So I was thinking 4 2-foot-long poles that we put maybe a spring hinge in the middle of,
Like,
so that
what's
they'd like a
a
knee.
foot like shoe?
Like, and I hold my this long.
Okay, so you want it
Meter.
twice that, so like this long.
No, I want 4 that are this long.
Okay. Do you want me to just take a look at
What he's
her
talking
legs?
about is
Yes.
0.61 meters.
Okay, so just over a half meter. All right, that's fine.
You have a
Sure.
pencil and a piece of paper.
Yeah. Hold on a second. You see her grab out a little pad that she takes notes in, and this is the quiet moment where I'm just going to subtly remind our wonderful Violet Neon. They have no idea what the fuck the Imperial system is.
Right. And I'll remind you that Murphy has no idea where he is or what they're talking about.
You do know the metric system, though.
No, he doesn't.
He does now.
Oh. Okay, well, I wouldn't know how to alliterate that.
After you hear not Murphy, Minsky mention that, yes, you do in fact recognize what a meter is.
Oh. Okay.
So a half meter.
How do I know that?
Genius intuition.
No, and probably somehow learned.
Your
it in the time
subconscious
that
could
I
have
don't
buried it
remember.
deep. Much like I'm pretty sure there are things buried deep within my code that I'm unaware of.
Oh, just like that thing you removed from my abdomen was buried deep in me, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
The
it.
shop owner looks
Wow.
over. She removed. It removed. The robot removed something from your abdomen. Did you get shot?
Yeah.
Hi, Minsky.
No.
Hi,
No, there was
Minsky.
something. There was something in my lower intestines that was glowy and beepy and we left it alone. But we took it out of me so in case it was something that was used to track me.
Did it look something like this? And she holds up the little container that looks identical to the one that came out of your.
Yes, yes, it does.
Out of
Wow.
rectum.
Well, that's the thing that hit you in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my scavengers that drops off scrap. They just dropped this off this afternoon after you guys stopped by. They said they found it in some dilapidated shack up the road.
Son of a bitch. You can keep it. We don't want to. But yeah, that was inside me.
And she puts it down on the couch. She's like, "You keep it then. I don't even know what it is. I don't want things that have been inside.
Nor do I. I don't want what was it either. It can stay right there.
It's all yours. I'm not touching that." And you hear the little robot
Ne-
head say,
neither.
"I'll touch it if I had arms."
You are more than welcome to.
We could stick it inside your head, then you would touch it.
Minsky could
Please
put it
don't
back.
insert unknown objects inside of my head. Thank you.
Minsky could put it back inside of
Well-
Murphy.
But
No,
Murphy
no,
knows
please don't.
it. He knows it very well.
Again, please. No, I don't. Just because it was in me doesn't mean I know what it is.
Yeah, but it's not unknown. You know it. You're very knowledgeable with it.
That's what a lot of people say about gallbladders.
What a lot of people say. Never mind.
Wait, what the heck's a gallbladder?
It's a little
It's
bladder
inside of you.
inside
It's something
of
that
you.
got cut. It's not in me. I had that thing taken out when I was 25. It tried killing me though, so.
Your organs tried to kill you? That sounds
Yes.
wonderful.
No, it really wasn't.
I'm
What-
concerned about your programming. Mind if I run some diagnostics on you?
Me or the head?
Do you
The head,
have
obviously.
Do you have a UBC port?
Let me look.
You do
Decap,
not
do I have a UBC?
No, you do not have
Is that,
a UBC.
is that because I'm the American model?
Yep.
Oh no,
Looking
they
at
did
the
not install it
shopkeeper.
upon my model.
We have some spare ones if you would like to have one installed.
So, back to the task at hand, ma'am.
Well,
Yeah,
hold on
I
now.
would like
I'm
to draw
kind of
the
interested in this.
Would you like to draw the legs?
She's,
Would you like to see
yeah,
the
she's
legs?
very
already
much
been
would
given
like
a pad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured this conversation was going on while Camacho was sitting there drawing the stuff out.
Looked like a 5-year-old drew it. I hand it back to you.
She takes it back. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I can get something like this. We've got leftovers of, well," and she points down at the head on the counter.
Leaf
How long would-
leaf
how long would
spring
it take
spelled
to
like
make
all
those?
kinds of weird.
How long would it take you to make those?
I mean, probably a day or two. Are you guys in a rush?
Yeah, we're heading out tomorrow morning.
Are you going to take measurements? Before before I had my legs blown off, I was 172.72 centimeters tall.
I'll do my best. They're prosthetics, but overnight, I'm gonna have to charge you extra for that because I'm not gonna be able to get any sleep.
Alternatively, would one of us be able to assist?
I mean, I could always use a hand here in the shop. I'm still gonna need to charge extra because this is gonna take me all night to get done.
Well, it doesn't have to be all night. You could take a little bit. Say a week.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, Greg,
And I don't know
No,
if we'll
it's
be
Greg
back
the
here.
garlic farmer, said that he was leaving with his caravan in the morning.
You can always come back to pick them up.
But wouldn't you like to actually have them to use tomorrow?
I would, but
How much they're gonna cost?
let's see. Digging in my
Again,
pocket.
we don't know if we're coming back.
Well, digging in my pockets, I have 32 caps to my name.
So, what would you charge?
If somebody stays here and helps me, then I'll only charge 50 caps a leg. If I have to do this solo, 100 caps. I
I
can get it done
will
overnight.
volunteer. I will volunteer as tribute to assist, and
That won't be necessary. I don't sleep, so it's nothing for me
That's
to work
true.
through the night.
if both of us stayed and helped, would that lower it any more?
I don't think I need that many hands. Too many cooks spoils the stew.
Fair. So, Minsky,
Who's more adept at repair?
Minsky would be for sure. So, and Minsky, if you're okay with helping, that would be fantastic. And if it's at all possible, could we, given our other deal earlier, would I be? I know it might be a little bit tight, but can we do 40 caps each leg instead of 50?
Go ahead and roll. I don't have my book over here with me. Speech barter, is that a thing, or is that Cyberpunk?
It's barter charisma is
Barter
for
charisma.
okay. And may I go ahead and spend the only party AP that we have right now? Everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, I gotta
Go for it. We also have -2 in chat.
And I'd like to take that -2.
Oh my god, that hurts so bad. Oh, there we go. Sorry, folks, in the audience, if I'm a little slow or wincy. I got into a single-person car accident a little while ago, and my wrists are still messed up.
Oh my gosh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Barter charisma. It's okay. My motorcycle decided to not cooperate with me because I haven't been giving it enough TLC. We've been doing digital teaching here in Taiwan for the last month, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and I haven't really been driving, so I skipped my maintenance. my rear brake pad was almost non-existent according to the mechanic, and my what was it? The brake fluid reservoir was almost empty. So they said that
gosh.
they were literally. It was literally a miracle that I was able to stop it all. So yeah, I had a slip and an oopsie.
So I have 2 successes. Having used the -2 and the party AP, I have 2 successes.
Sorry, I can't. These literally block out all green, so I literally can't read with these on. All right, so yeah, that would be 2 successes. All right, and got a 7 and a 13. That's 8, and that would be a 7. So yeah, she looks over at you and she says, if the robot sticks here, I'll drop it down to 40.
Okay. You have a deal. And Camacho, you put down 32.
All I got until I get them. Until I figure out what to where to get the
You can
to
barter,
redeem this
I have an
50
extra
caps.
You can
So
barter
it-
your items as well.
Here's what I got. I have a pre-war sword, a functioning holotape player.
All of those have value. So
Those are more valuable than, yeah.
caps.
I can toss in a knife. I got an extra knife.
I have this Nuka-Cola cherry.
Also very valuable. Give
Yeah.
me 1 second. I'm looking up sword. So did you write down the value of them?
No.
Oh, okay. So the sword by itself is worth. Oh my goodness, where's the table? There it is. The sword is worth 50 caps by itself.
Okay, so the sword and 30 cap, you'd have 2 caps left.
That works.
And you're gonna get rid of a nice sword.
She looks over and she says, "Oh wow, I haven't seen one of these in a while. I will gladly take that."
Hey, wait. I like that sword. I have some Radaway I can trade.
Plus, I have some ammunition that might suit you instead.
I'll take whatever you got. We got a total of 80, not including the UBC, if you're even asking for that or not.
Okay, Xiao, you can have the sword.
Neat. I'm gonna throw down an extra knife that I have on the table, and I'll
That
throw
knife
down
is 25 caps.
Yep. And I'll throw down a Radaway, and then I'm gonna pick up the sword and walk away and start swinging it at things. Just
Right.
not at anybody, but playing with it.
Sword stats for you are over in page 111.
Yep. I'll get that.
So you drop
Right,
down
and I've got
combat knife and a Radaway.
Yep, that's what I drop on the counter and just walk away with the sword going.
Hold on, yeah, you got me jumping all over. Give me 1 second. Where?
Radaway
Where
is
Radaway
165.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, don't.
80 caps.
oh
shit.
page number.
80.
God.
That would just the Radaway alone would cover both legs.
Are you okay doing that instead?
I mean, yeah, I can always use Radaway. As much as we like to pride ourselves on the safety here, there's always those weird little things that come in from the waste every once in a while.
Okay.
Thank you,
so,
Xiao.
for everybody here, if we have an accord, Xiao would like that sword. Are you okay giving Xiao the sword as payment for giving the Radaway?
Yes.
Okay. So.
And I actually don't
Xiao?
care about that knife.
Okay. So.
Xiao's already distracted with the sword. I'm already swinging it.
So Xiao has the sword.
You guys can keep the
Camacho
knife.
has the knife and her cats and
The payment is the Radaway.
The vendor gets the
and the
right
pay-
away.
Yes.
And she looks down, she grabs the Radaway off the counter, she's like, that will definitely come in use, thank you. And pulls a little shelf out from underneath the counter, plops it down in there. And she looks over at Minsky and she's like, all right, my little robotic friend, you're going to be giving
Wait a
me a
minute.
hand tonight.
Chow, when did you leave the field?
I'm supposed to be working, aren't I?
Yeah.
Crap,
Go ahead and
I
take
go
your
running
go.
off.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Luckily,
Everybody
this
was
is a
doing
commune.
stuff!
You didn't want to be left out.
And,
I mean, you left a teenager, like, to be responsible.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, a
Oh, yeah,
teenage mutant ghoul.
No, this was 100% made complete sense. I wasn't like thinking that anything was broken or anything like that. It was like, wait a minute, we made an accord. And so you're like, oh yeah, oops. On point, in character,
Harvesting
all of
plants
it.
now. Whoosh, whoosh.
Looking at Minsky, hey Minsky, don't you think it's kind of cruel to keep a sentient robot head as a cash register?
Kind of, but I mean, I'm built different than other robots. Maybe it's fine with its existence.
I look at the register. Are you fine with your existence?
Every day, I feel no pain.
Good statement of fact, but what about a statement of opinion?
That is. Isn't
Okay,
pain
then.
subjective?
I think that's what we're gonna
Stupido.
get.
Muy estúpido.
I think that's the best we're gonna get.
No hablo español.
Sprichst du Deutsch?
But you knew it was Spanish.
Ich spreche keine Deutsch.
Oh, Murphy, what you might not know about us is we're all programmed with the very basic phrases to let individuals know that we don't speak their language.
Oh, informative. Thank you.
Anytime.
Meatbag.
Meatbag. You're gonna regret getting rid of the Radaway when Capricious rolls a rats.
I'm not
Minsky will have
Australis,
no regrets.
if you want to give me a negative plot twist, I will 100% throw in a rad storm.
Let's
Don't
say
go
not,
for that.
please.
Please don't, all you kind, lovely followers watching. Please don't.
Can we not
rats
say
on
you,
us.
say you did?
I mean, we've got
Hey,
two
guys,
players
whatever
who'll be
you want.
fine. Half
It
the
is what
team
it is,
okay with
everyone.
it. Wouldn't that actually heal Shao? That would be a healing for Shao.
Yeah.
A healing
I heal
storm.
with radiation damage.
Yeah. So Australia, let's go for it.
We need to
lovely.
figure out a way to supersize Minsky so whenever there's a rad storm, we can take shelter inside Minsky.
Ooh, so close. Only 300 points away. Australis, whenever you're ready, I'm waiting here for you. So yeah,
Please
my
no.
robotic friend, come on over here. Let's get to work. And she
Hey,
gestures for
before
Minsky
we
to come
get-
over.
Started, one of the other vendors sold me one of these robot repair kits, and they said you might have another one for me?
Oh yeah, of course. That's how I was able to take him apart.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I'll take one of those. Oh, God. One of those, please.
In a minute, you're not going to try to take Minsky apart, are you?
I don't sleep. If they try, I'll cut their throat open.
I promise, as curious as I am, because I've never seen a robot like this in real life. I've only heard about them.
Minsky, I've never seen you unheal someone. I would like to see that if you do.
You clearly haven't been watching close enough.
Robot repair kit. Because you're giving me a hand today, I'll sell that to you for 40.
All right, I've got I've got one dose of Mentats.
You are making me jump around. Stop!
I'm so sorry.
So much. Mentats.
50.
What the hell? Hold on.
How much is the robot repair kit?
She's selling it for 40.
40.
Yeah. Why is it giving me how to make it? Give me just the Mentex. Come on.
165 is where you want.
Oh, I was on 169. Wink.
Nice.
Oh, you and your fancy updated PDF.
All right.
My
so
book
yeah,
disagrees.
50. My
So-
book disagrees too.
So, with that, even trade if you give us 15 caps, since this is a used robotic kit.
Well, hold on. Maybe the extra 10 caps could go to maybe you helping patch up my undercarriage. I kind of have trouble reaching down there when I do it myself.
Can't wipe your butt.
You're
I mean,
under.
I can. It's just hard.
You're
down by my
undercarriage?
thruster.
Is your thruster damaged?
I mean, I'm damaged. I just need a little help.
I can fix you up.
Yeah, just get down up in there.
All
So-
right.
So 15 caps worth of repairs.
Yeah.
10. Right?
I'm negotiating 15.
He's trying to continuously negotiate, even though she already offered a lower price, because the core rulebook is 48 and she offered 40, which was already because of your successful barter.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then disregard. Okay, we're good then.
Here, robot repair kit. She hands it to you, and I'll take a look. We can jump into your thruster first, and we'll jump on those legs after.
All deep up in that thruster. It's
Yeah, I'm
thunderous.
gonna get elbow deep in there.
I think the term is knee deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, drink.
Now, is it going to take your whole fist inside it, or
Oh, I'm gonna get both my fists inside there.
you're going to get both your fists? Will you be able to clap in there?
Probably.
I want
Probably.
to reiterate, the damage is all external. You don't got to go digging up in there, please.
We want to make sure that the damage didn't, while it's external, that it didn't do anything on the inside.
Yeah.
Running internal diagnostics. All is well.
I still gotta check. It's just in case. So come on over here. Let me go grab my my X tool. And you see her very eagerly pull out a set of like old pliers and stuff. Like, oh, this could be fun.
The flames emanating from the thruster are slightly more aggressive.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna roll for this. What damage are you at?
I'm down 4 for my maximum, so
Oh yeah,
the robot repair kit does 4.
Yeah, I don't even
otherwise,
need to
whatever
roll for
the
that.
roll
So
is.
you're good. Yeah, you're good. She will repair you back to full for the 10.
Fantastic.
And the rest of you, we've got Shao running away to go deal with the potatoes. And then Camacho and Murphy, what are the two of you doing?
I was going to find a place to kind of settle in for the night.
Well, you
I
already
know
have
it-
one. It's the train
Yeah,
station.
I was probably going to meander back there. So, would you need Camacho to stick around, or just come back in the morning?
Just come on back in the morning.
Okay.
Your robotic friend here will have them with you or waiting for you. If we finish early, I'm gonna pass the hell out because I've already had a long day. I made all of those, and she points over towards a stack of guitars. She had already had 5 that she'd customized. So
Okay.
And
Um,
real quick, did she use the robot repair kit to patch me up, or did she just use her own
she used her own
prowess?
prowess. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that would be shitty to use the repair kit that we were buying.
Yeah, I'm not that much of an asshole. No, I didn't even need to roll for it, so you're all good. It's part of our settlements guide. Is the level of the vendors. Super mutant behemoth. We don't have super mutant behemoths in our game. I'm sorry to say, but if you want to summon one in, I can reskin something else to become that. It's up to you,
No.
Australis.
No, none of that.
Our
So,
wonderful
Camacho,
audience.
if you would... So, Camacho, would you like to go ahead and follow me over to the commune where we're going to be staying for the night? And we'll probably maybe help Shao with their fields to do a little bit of communal work, so to earn our keep, and then
Yeah,
we'll settle in for the night.
sure, why not?
Cool.
Right. So the lot of you, or not the lot of you, the two of you get on over to the area where Shao is very, very rapidly running around trying to pull the what is it called? They're not potatoes here. What are they?
Tatos?
Tatos. Sorry.
Tatos?
Tater.
Tatos?
Potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Whatever works, yes. There's many, many ways to skin a cat, just like there is to peel a tato.
Let's not use cat.
Why are you hating on cats?
Yeah, shame on you.
It's the apocalypse.
So
You eat what you
Cats are
can
stringy.
get.
Like,
Ew.
at least go for a dog. They got something on it.
I will also remind you guys that this is also the descendants of the Chinese. So, food is.
I'm offended.
They still eat cat and dog in mainland China. It was just made illegal here, I think, like 15 years ago to eat dogs. So yeah,
You taking away
food
your
is
rights.
food. Yeah, this is a freedom. Freedom to eat what I want. Why is the government getting all up in my belly? Could you imagine some kind of government trying to regulate what you can do with your own body? Unimaginable.
Absurd.
Absurd.
That could
That could
people
never
would rebel or
happen.
something.
Yeah, you'd think. So what I need those of you who are helping out with the Tato farming, please go ahead
Thanks,
and
Chuggy.
roll me a survival survival endurance, please. Oh, is Chuggy here?
Yep,
Hey,
you just
Chuggy.
dropped some negatives.
Oh, no, I'm going to re-roll that. In fact, I'm going to re-roll both of them.
I can't see these at all. The glasses.
Terrible.
Wait, if I switch it over to dark mode, it highlights them. Can I read
It'd be
it
so
now?
much worse, isn't it?
Oh my god, it is worse.
Oh my gosh, the handy-capable one is the only one that was able to successfully farm.
I'm re-rolling my two. There.
Oh, holy hell. Okay.
Reroll one of them.
I re-rolled, and that's one of my
Yeah, he's
best
so
stats.
Yep. Endurance, survival.
Shao came running back and like doing stuff really fast. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I forgot.
All right. So Camacho, what is your survival? 5? 4? 4.
Hold on a second,
So Camacho, you are able to successfully harvest 4 potatoes.
Oh, I rerolled the other one.
Make that 8 potatoes. Shao, what's your survival?
It's 4.
You are able to successfully get 8 potatoes and 4 mut fruit. And so those of you that were successful and not leaving empty-handed, it seems as if every time Murphy tries to pull something off of the vine, it just kind of explodes in his hand. As he pulls on it, it just goes, pfft, and this brown, delicious brown liquid drips down his arm, and his hands are now coated in tato mush.
Alas.
You gotta be careful with those.
So yeah, you can turn those in, or sorry, you all finish up as the sun goes down. You turn them in over the counter at the train station, and they're like, all right, yeah, this'll definitely pay for your lodging for the night. Thank you folks so much for helping out. I know it's kind of late, but you can feel free to grab any of the bunks that you want. And she gestures over, and you can see it's kind of like barrack-style bunks across the inside of this train station. All of them hand-built. The stuff that they have there is literally just there to help those that are traveling. It's very, very basic.
Do you want a top bunk?
Yeah.
Xiao, do you want
sorry.
a top bunk?
Sure.
Okay. I'll take the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking to Raven. Or Camacho.
Camacho, do you want a top bunk?
I'd rather stay close to the ground.
Hey, you're halfway there. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the
Come on,
machete? I thought I was being insensitive by calling Camacho stumpy, but you, sir.
Andy capable, thank you very much.
See, Stumpy was more offensive than just saying that she's already close to the ground.
What I would like the three of you to do, please, is roll survival endurance for the night. And if you are injured at all, this will be to heal up. If you have any illnesses, this will be to resist those illnesses. Is anybody still sick?
I don't have illnesses. No.
Oh, right, yeah. Jellyfingers and swamp gas were...
Those are on our dead friend.
Yeah, I don't have any illnesses
What
or
the
anything.
I mean, you guys think he's dead.
I'm re-rolling that one.
I didn't say anything. And Camacho, your fatigue will drop by 1. All right. So yeah, if you were sick at all, Camacho, your fatigue drops by 1.
Oh.
Yep.
So I gain 1 deck.
Yep. Because you got your success on here. So Camacho, you sleep through the night undisturbed, and you lose your... Actually, no, your fatigue would now go down to 0 because you got critical success. So 0 fatigue. Congrats. Murphy, you slept through the night. Critical failure was re-rolled to a 10. So yeah, you slept through the night without issue. And Shao, I need you to roll survival endurance.
I have to just roll the sleep through the night. I don't have any injuries.
I thought Xiao already rolled it. No, that was the farming. That was the farming.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
We got 1 success here. 8. Yeah, so you sleep through the night without issue. So the 3 of you sleep through the night. Camacho, you're able to shed your fatigue. And the 2 of you are able to sleep through the night. There's no need for healing. You are not ill anymore, so you sleep peacefully. By the time the next morning rolls around, it is officially October 30th. And it is 7 a.m. The sun is actually it'd be 6. The sun is up, and you can see it shining in through the windows that are on the outside of the building. As a lot of you are waking up, you can hear some people quietly snoring. You can hear other people bustling around and trying to pack things up. And you can see that there is actually food out in the front of the area, and it seems to be a large pile of potatoes being cooked in multiple different ways, from sliced and grilled potatoes to mashed potatoes to stewed potatoes, all different kinds of potatoes. They have them all up in the front, and the lady who owns the place, once she realizes that the 3 of you are up, she gestures for you to come on over. She's like, we got food here for you. You can fill it up before you go on your travels, folks. It's
Much obliged.
part of the deal, so feel free to eat.
Sweet. I'm gonna have some mashed potatoes with potato sauce.
And so you lump on this piles of brown mashed potatoes, and then you pour the brown potato sauce over, and it looks like mush at this point.
Yep. And Xiao's loving it.
Yeah, but I think we asked last session, does Xiao have taste buds or no? Can Xiao taste?
I think she does, but they're probably not very good. I mean, she's a teen.
Or they're unique.
Yeah, unique taste buds. There we go. That's a nice way. Sorry, I dropped my dice,
Everything
everybody.
tastes like cardboard.
This is delicious. This tastes just like that box I had yesterday.
She did spend a long time,
High
just
fiber
eating
diet.
her own food. So, you know. anybody else cooking is good.
Yes. All right. So yeah, you all of you can go ahead and move your hunger to full, your thirst to quenched, and then I need all of you to please roll me a another survival endurance, BB1. I think it is hilarious that I have to take off my glasses every time I want to try and read. Oh my god, Camacho. Do you want to reroll
Reroll.
that crit fail?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now use a -2 this time.
Right. We are down to 1 -2. Thank you, Chuggy, for popping those in. Oh wait, no, we have a couple more -2s. So first one that was already claimed came from Brando, one was from Dash, and then one from Chuggy. And we have a something pointless and random happens here as well, which I will take care of in just a moment. All right, so that is still.
That would be one success.
Oh,
with the
one
negative
success.
2.
Okay, yeah. So Camacho, you're fine. Now Murphy, what I need you to do is please roll 1 combat dice.
Damn it. Okay. Combat die.
If it's blank, then nothing. If it is damage, it is radiation. If it is the head, oh my lord, it's going to
God
be
damn
a
it.
disease! Yay! Go ahead and roll me 2d20, please.
So
Or 2d10.
my one interjection is I thought this was cooked food, which
It is.
would have. Okay, so it still has because
Yeah.
the cooked food that we were making was safe, and so that's why I was not rolling any rerolls. Okay.
Yes,
So what's going on?
this is mass-produced food at a shelter that yeah. So roll 1d20 or 2d10. 1d20, please.
1d20.
Yep. Not the most sanitary of conditions.
I mean, if you give everybody the craps, they'll get the hell out of town fast.
Right, 5. Oh Jesus. Your ranged attacks inflict -2 CD.
Right.
So yeah, you're when you finish up, you can start feeling a cold or a fever coming along. Start heating up a little bit. You're sweating, but you're fully quenched and you're fully filled. You are fully rested, and your fatigue is at a 0. Your fever claw lasts 1 duration, so duration 1.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
No.
Okay.
Right. And that sounds like an awesome design for a Fisto model. That sounds great. I want to add that. Fisto. Where's my GM notes? There we go. Prosthetics. This is going to be 50 caps per limb. And then we have the Fisto model Protectron. Oh. Yeah, we're all set for the evening. A lot of you, if there's anything that you want to do before you head back to the market and meet up with Minsky.
Oh, heading
Nope.
back.
No? All right. So a lot of you head on over to Minsky, and you see him there.
Actually,
Oh yeah.
on our way there, I would stop and I would check in with Greg, just letting him know we have one thing to pick up, and then we'll be ready to go.
You do not see Greg. He did
Shit.
not stay there at the shelter, the railway shelter.
Okay.
So you tried looking around for him. You do not see him. Are you going to go search for him? Or are you going to go head for Minsky?
Head for Minsky.
So a lot of you head on over to go see Minsky, and Minsky, what I'd like you to do, please, is roll a intelligence repair. Yep, intelligence repair, please. I'm going to roll as well. Whoop, success. And a success. Awesome. So you were able to, both of you together were able to get those legs completed. Now what I would like you to do, please, is roll me a science intelligence. And now, before you roll, hold on, before you click anything, Camacho, however many successes that Minsky gets on this is how many damage reduction the legs have. So that's what you're rolling for. This is the DR, because different body parts with stuff have DR. So go ahead and roll.
Are there any APs or -2s?
You guys actually used up the last AP. We have -2 from Chuggy, so yes.
I'll snag that.
And you could always buy. Buy some AP. Oh, okay.
That's 2 successes.
12 down to 11. All right. So yeah, you were able to create these legs successfully, and on top of that, the legs themselves, you were able to get small plating on it to have a DR2. So the legs themselves are DR2. And Camacho, when you get there, you can see Minsky there and the shop owner, who I'm forgetting her name right now. What's her name?
A something.
Where's my GM notes? Hold on 1 second. Oh, Taylor. No, that was back at the other place. Crap, I didn't write her name down. I'm going to name her...
Amber sounds.
Kimber. Kimber.
Kimber, I'll take, yeah. And this would be the mechanic / repair shop owner. So yeah, Kimber is there. Thank you. Kimber is there, and she's there with Minsky, and she looks over at the three of you heading on over. She can hear the slight squeak of the wheelchair as it is heading on up. And she looks over and she says, "Hey, come on over. Let's try getting you fitted into these. I think we're all done."
Okay.
No. A little electric powered wheelchair going. What I would like you to do right now is please roll survival intelligence to get these strapped on by yourself.
Could I give a hand? Or a
I'm
claw?
just seeing if Camacho can do this by herself. And Camacho, indeedy do, and even gets an AP for this. Camacho seems to know exactly how both of you had designed this and exactly how they were meant to function, and rolls over, and plugs her legs into these prosthetics. And Camacho, what you've got on your legs, it looks something similar to kind of how Protectron legs look, like the lower part of the legs. It's got an external plate on it as well. And Kimber says, "Yeah, the plating on there. Your friend Minsky here, he was able to get some extra plating on there, so it should be a little bit safer instead of just exposed wiring or exposed steel. And those should last you for a while."
Great. Thank you, Minsky.
Now, are you able to walk, or would it still be better to at least roll around in the wheelchair until we or
Go ahead and give me a check for survival athletics endurance. DV1, just a DV1. All right. Camacho has no issue. She seemed to have strapped these things on like it was nobody's business, and she starts walking around like wearing a new pair of shoes.
Do you have a blanket?
Hmm?
Do you have a blanket?
A blanket?
Yes. Just anything. Blanket, tarp, whatever. Anything I can cover my legs with.
I have some coveralls.
Dress?
No. Do you have something?
I could sell you a tarp. Sure.
well, and what would you offer us for the wheelchair?
Oh, I'm gonna keep the wheelchair.
Oh, okay. So you are that's what I was asking. So disregard. Apologies.
I can sell you a tarp for 5 caps.
Done.
All right. And you see her pull out a somewhat small tarp, but no holes, no punctures, no breaks. And she takes the plastic tarp and she hands it over to you.
Thank you. I sit back down in my wheelchair and I tuck the tarp around my legs. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Well, we're square on payment, and your robotic friend here has given me quite a bit of food for thought over the course of the night, seeing him operate. Definitely handy in a surgical room and in a machine shop, I can see.
He's not
Yep.
for sale.
The tone of your voice gives me pause for concern.
Oh, why would you be concerned? I didn't do anything. Well, other than, going elbow deep into your circuitry.
And don't even think about abduction.
Time to go, guys. I think we should leave now.
Why would I abduct him? I'm admiring him. I've never worked with a robot like this before. My robot is literally a head. I don't have
Did
any of
it
my
come
own.
like that, or did you do that?
Would this be an interspecies relationship?
Where I'm from, we cut
No
cut the
relationship
hands
here.
off people
We are
stealing.
going to leave now.
Did he come like that? No, I rescued him. He was destroyed and shot up. All that was really left was his torso and his head, and he was literally stuck in an old shop. Somebody broke his body down, scrapped him for parts or something, and I wired him up with a battery and took him, brought him home, and now he's here. He's been working with me for what? How long have we been together? And it chimes in. It's like, too long. I mean, roughly 15 years.
And what happened to the torso?
My torso was mostly destroyed and inoperable, and the people who had attacked me destroyed my tracks as well as my arms.
Well, best of luck. Let's go, guys.
And Kimber looks over and says, yeah, his head's all I got, but I guess it's all I really need. Although having those extra set of hands, it's definitely nice. Thank you for your help, Minsky. And she reaches out a hand.
But again, at least you got a little
thank
head.
you.
All right. No need to be like that. Just trying to be friendly. Goodness. And Camacho, agility, sneak. What are you doing? Are you trying to sneak out of there?
Out the door.
Pulling a Homer Simpson and just backing up through the bush. See, for a second,
Yeah,
I thought you
what
were.
the-
I thought you were reverting into your Nevermore player and trying to steal the head or something. I was like,
Oh, no,
God.
no.
Steal anything that isn't bolted down to the floor. Minsky, I'm in danger. Danger, I mean. In the same sense as a guy in a Stephen King's Misery movie. Do you have ankles? Huh. Yeah, that scene in Misery and Hostel. Anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ugh, nightmares for years, and yeah. So the lot of you are all set. Camacho rolls away in the wheelchair. Minsky gives the cold shoulder to Kimber, even though Kimber seems to be trying to be polite and admiring the handiness of a Mr. Handy.
I wouldn't say cold shoulder, just more apprehensively trying to leave this situation.
She tried reaching her hand out to shake your hand and be polite.
I said no, thank you.
Floated away. But she looks over at Chow and over at Murphy. It's like, do you need anything else? Are we all good?
I think we're all good. Greatly appreciate your assistance with all of this. It's been a pleasure negotiating with you, and good luck in your endeavors.
Same for you. I really hope that you don't get any more blown off limbs. But if you do, feel free to come on back. Not trying to curse you or anything.
Probably come back if I need an upgrade, say for like an ice pick or a sword leg.
I thought you already rolled away.
I did. Just like trailing off, saying that
Well,
as I'm rolling away.
Well, again, have
Mr.
a
Head,
good one.
Mr. Head, your jokes are really good. Keep telling those.
Thank you for the kind words. Would you like to hear another joke?
May I tell you one?
Oh, I would love to learn a new joke. As long as it's not a pun.
You're gonna regret that. Because I know puns and I know jokes that are so dark that pretty much most people would find them offensive. Do you still want to hear it?
I mean, I told a joke about somebody losing half of their body.
So what do you call? What's the difference between a dead baby and a sandwich?
I don't know. What is the difference between a dead baby and a sandwich?
I don't have sex with a sandwich before I eat it.
You're a monster. Goodbye.
You sure you don't want to hear a pun? I have a great pun for you.
Goodbye. And you see its little display turn off. Kimber just looks over at you like, I really need to get some sleep. I don't, oh God. And she starts walking away.
Pleasant dreams.
You see her waving it off, and as she's walking out, due to the something pointless and random, thank you very much, other Sandman. As she's walking away, she trips over what looks to be like a pile of like the spare pieces that had been like taken apart to build the legs, and she trips over it and falls down on the ground, and then pretends to get up, dusting off, looks around, see if anybody noticed, just very quickly starts walking away.
What type of check would I need to make sure to look into that pile and make sure there's not a piece of Minsky there?
You would need to give me a intelligence repair check.
Intelligence repair?
I'm going to use my wonderful little D4, your favorite dice. It will be a DB2. That is a DB, or that is one success. Do you want to re-roll it?
No, not to try to get a 7.
Okay.
Could I assist? Just kind of like looking myself over as I float away to make sure everything's still intact.
I thought you had
Even
your
though I didn't-
diagnostics.
I did have my diagnosis. Would that count for this? Because I didn't roll anything.
You said everything was fine. After not
Well,
even
I mean,
processing it.
if not everything was fine, I probably should have rolled for it.
You probably should have rolled for it, so go ahead and give me a intelligence repair.
Hold on. Well, okay. Well,
That's a
would you want me
critical
to just roll
success and success. So that is AP. Or do you want something positive?
Let's do some AP.
You don't notice anything missing, and your diagnostics seem to be running fine.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Sorry to instill that little bit of fear in you. But would you not put that past Cap?
Moi?
Yeah,
Pourquoi? How could you
because
insinuate something so sinister of me to do?
there's no insinuation.
I could see Mitski like not doing well on that. Be like, my internal diagnostics say I'm fine. He's like floating away, missing one arm. You know.
One of his eye stalks is missing.
Yeah, one of his eye stalks is missing. They're like, Mitski, didn't you have 3 eyes?
I feel personally attacked by my own player now, who is directly saying that I would do something so evil as to take pieces out of my own players. It's not like I do that kind of thing.
Who did we just have to build re-legs for?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, the lot of you start heading out of the shop area, back north towards the gate, and this is where we're going to take our bio break. So, folks, we will all be back in a few minutes. I'm going to pop us over to our break screen. I'm going to pause our sound on here, and I'm going to leave our mics hot. So we'll be back in a few minutes. See you all in a few.
So as we're taking that break, I'm amused by my little verbal mix-up of words there, because I was trying to say rebuild our colleagues' legs, but I said build our colleagues' re-legs, and the more I think about it, the more that is a little bit more accurate than the initial statement, because we're not rebuilding her legs because we can't, but we are building her re-legs replacement legs.
I think you should just read what Australis Place said. I'll see you folks in a few.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true.
Totally unrelated note. We should get another Nukamon.
No, let's not.
Another what?
Nuka grenade. You're right.
Request
Oh,
denied.
So, I recently discovered that if you combine Cinderella and mozzarella, and Cinderella and Mozart, that's how you get
You get
mozzarella.
mozzarella. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
And I know that one's a little cheesy. Did I do that one last week?
I saw it on like Twitter or something recently.
Okay. All right. Well.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute, and I might have one more. I mean, I always have plenty, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some food.
Hey, hey. Well, hey, Rob. Did you hear about the snail that won the lottery? He was really tired about how slow he was going in life, so he bought a car. But what he did was he made sure that he wanted to paint S's all over. He painted S's all over the car, like on the doors and everything, and they were big so that people could see them. And as he was driving down the street, some people that were sitting on their porch, they looked at each other and were like, "Boy, man, did you see that S car go?" Right? So I also learned recently that Taylor Swift has absolutely nothing to fear from vampires. Nothing at all. I mean, if they did come after her, she could just shake it off. And even if she didn't, she has bad blood.
That goes specifically to Murphy, right? Cap, not to
Yeah,
the
probably.
entire
'Cause
party.
I've just told several puns. Like I just explained to everybody how Taylor Swift has nothing to fear from vampires because she has bad blood, and if they did come after her, she could just shake it off.
I don't know. I think vampire would still bite her,
I mean, you're not wrong.
just to be spiteful.
Or celebratory.
Mm. I just want to make sure I don't lose any more limbs, so that negative plot twist has got to go specifically to you.
Oh, that's not fair. But so a little bit of personal information. I actually work for corporate Home Depot, and given that I work for corporate Home Depot, I've been really struggling to make a pun about construction. I just I'm still working on it. I really want to get that punchline to hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, negative plot twist goes straight to you.
Now, unrelated, I've been trying to figure out where I want to go on my next vacation, and what I found a great thing to do is you come up with a positive and a negative list of where you want to go. And so far, Sweden is at the top of my list. I mean, their flag is a huge plus.
I think we should teleport to from Asia to the U.S. Load you up in a barrel and push you off of push you over the edge of Niagara, which has no running
No,
water, which has no
no,
running water in Rob's campaign.
no. So, to digress a little bit, I thought I'd try to tell a pun about math, but I can't get the punchline to add up. I think I need to subtract some parts, I really want to make the laughter multiply, but I'm afraid I'm going to cause the divide. There's just so many things to factor in.
You just got accidentally freaking spaced in the High Riders campaign before we even
No!
start. One of the maintenance mechanics accidentally on purpose asked you to test out an airlock, and they depressurized the airlock.
So, given that this party size is 4, the next pun that I tell would have to require you to kill 6 other NPCs, because pun intended.
Australis has spoken, and as I mentioned before, super mutants don't actually exist in this campaign. They've been reskinned, so you guys are about to deal with the reskinned version of super mutants in this campaign. And Australis has requested a super mutant behemoth, so that's going to be fun.
Is there possible crossover with Rob's campaign?
Rob's campaign would be over in the States.
Near Niagara.
Yeah. So, literally the
Where
opposite side of Earth.
Where I said that we should teleport to, so we can put Murphy in a barrel and push him over the edge of the non-existent Niagara Falls.
Don't do that!
Oh yeah, the one that he plays in is in Niagara. That was DM Brando's. The one that Rob ran was in Florida.
That's right, that's right.
Please don't send me to Niagara.
I'm mixing and matching storylines.
My God, how could you be so insensitive to Rob's 400,000 different campaigns? It's okay, Rob. I am still very impressed, even if I'm playing jokes. We're just waiting on Tracy to get back.
Rob's a man of many hats.
Rob is a man of all hats and all Funko Pops, apparently. So... Jeff over at the Lollygaggers. I'm not sure what the Lollygaggers are, but it sounds like a good bar name.
They sound like a...
Or an inappropriate candy shop.
Or an Irish punk band.
I like all of these. Tracy, you there? Tracy is not back yet. We're just waiting on him to get back, and when he does, we will start up.
Please don't kill
Twitch
me.
Channel. Well, we have a negative plot twist here, and the request was a super
You put that in!
behemoth, so there will be a super.
I believe we
have a
also have a positive
positive
plot twist.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the our audience member has not told me what that request is, so I don't know what to do about the positive plot twists. Apparently, all I do is punish my players, according to somebody here. So Rob, what's the positive plot twist? Are they gonna wind up in Florida? Are they gonna run across Taiwan's version of Disneyland?
The reskinned
As-
super mutant behemoth doesn't kill the group.
The Zayt.
Yeah, the behemoth is
Teleport
super
us.
chill.
Yeah.
Turns out he's a dope dude.
The Zayt is
Yeah.
going to teleport the entire party to North America.
Well, super mutants. I'm not sure. I know. Violent Neon wasn't part of our discussion prior, but I was letting Raven and John and Logar and Tracy all know about the fact that the super mutants in this campaign are reskinned into other things. So what you would find is not what you would assume for a super mutant. If they end up in Florida, that would be a negative. Too many factions battling. Positive is up to you. Alright, well, Tracy is back, so let's put this back into high gear. So, folks, we are all back. Let me put my... Oh, what the heck? My camera is... Cameras... excuse me, being weird. Why are they off-center like that? Hold on 1 second. There we go. My non-existent OCD is kicking in. I'm going to put our background sound on. We are at the settlement. A lot of you head on over to go find Greg, the garlic farmer, and you see Greg is waiting there, and he looks on over and he's like, "Oh, hi there, adventurers! Are you ready to hit the road?"
Yes.
That sounds swell. Let's get moving. I heard that we're supposed to have nice, clear weather all day.
Fingers crossed.
What a positive start to our day.
It is quite a positive
Where'd you
start
hear
to
that
the
from?
day. Hopefully it's not the only positive thing in our day, but we'll find out, I guess.
Fingers crossed.
So, all of you start heading on out, and you head to the northern gate of Shui Li, and as you get there, you see that it literally follows the railroad tracks all the way up until this point of divergence. And what you notice is that they have similar to what they had in the south, but it does not seem to be as armored. The gate is made mostly out of like bamboo, some car parts, some leftover scraps, wood, but it does not seem to be solidly armored like the southern gate is. And there's a couple of people over there, and they look over. It's like, "Oh, hey, Greg, are you heading out?" And he says, "Yes, we are heading out, and I've got a bunch of adventurers here with me to keep me safe." And they're like, "All right, have a good one. We'll see you again in a couple of months." And he says, "Yes, you will." And they open up the gate as a lot of you start heading north. What I would like all of you to do is please roll me a perception survival. As I slowly try to find the other map. Because we are now exiting shortly. Oh my lord, that is so low res on here. Camacho, you've got a crit success there. Murphy is re-rolling his crit fails. Oh wait, no, that wasn't. That was Xiao's.
Yeah,
Xiao got
I
a crit
rerolled
fail.
one.
Okay. Success, Camacho. All right.
Choose
Camacho.
AP.
AP, okay. So a lot of you start heading up this road, and you can see that this road is definitely better traveled or more heavily traveled than the road coming in from the south. As as Greg the garlic farmer starts taking you up this road. Now, the road itself is surrounded by trees, and these trees themselves seem to be a little bit healthier than the ones up in the mountains because you guys are a little bit of a distance away, but still fairly close by to the river that runs through the area. So these trees seem to be a little bit larger than the ones all of you have seen before, and your surroundings slowly change as the lot of you get onto what seems to be not a highway, but kind of a throughway, an expressway that was used in the pre-war times. Hold on 1 second. We are no longer with a crowd anymore. There we go. Now, where is my wind?
What color is it?
Wind. What color is what? The wind?
The wind. Yeah.
Hey, Australis Plays, do you want 2 super mutant behemoths or just 1?
Hey.
I'll give you
It's
2.
funny how they're just targeting one player.
Why are they only running after one person? Where's my
That's
wind?
really weird. I think the rest of us should just go the other way.
Faster, Murphy, faster!
There we go. Get some wind going. Alright. So a lot of you start heading out, and Greg seems to be extremely talkative. He does not shut up. He seems to be telling you all about his life story and the extent that he was frequently finding himself in garlic-related mishaps and situations, including what seems to be a very odd story about a man who he had run across one day who claimed to be and Greg says, he said he was an Italian. I don't know what an Itali is, but he seemed pretty angry when I refused to give him any Parmesan with his garlic. I don't even know what Parmesan is, but he kept screaming it. And he starts telling you about all these little hijinks and how he had gotten into farming and being a nomad himself across the southern area of central Taiwan. The lot of you continue heading out quite a bit of distance. About an hour into your travels, you can already see yourself making very decent progress and headway. Unlike the other roads that you had all been on before, this doesn't require an endurance survival check because you're not in the mountains. The road itself seems to be pretty flat. I would say bless you, but I
No,
owe
that
you
was
too many
Murphy, not
noobs.
me.
Okay. Well, bless you, Violent Neon, not bless you, Murphy. It blanked out the sound. We didn't even hear the sneeze.
No, I was mimicking because I have a cold. Murphy has a cold.
Oh, I thought you actually sneezed in real life.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
Just that deep RP.
that deep RP. Sneezing. So yeah, the lot of you continue heading along this road. Now, if we do another negative plot twist and I get another 80 channel points to do mine, we can call it Encounter Double Jeopardy. Oh my lord! I mean, if you got another negative plot twist that we can throw in there, we can definitely call it Double Jeopardy. Yeah,
And we have 6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees of separation.
Never mind.
Is this another like reference to the color of the wind? I'm lost. Does the super mutant behemoth need to attack Camacho too?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just checking. So
I would rather not lose any more limbs.
that's a smart decision. So a lot of you are heading out, and you seem to run across what looks to be kind of a small little hamlet-ish town, just off of the side of the road. There seemed to be what used to be probably about a dozen or so little houses with their own little farms around them, and you can see that there is a little bit of smoke rising from that area. And Greg looks over at the group and says, "Oh, there's smoke coming from over there. I haven't seen them light fires in quite some time. I think we should go give them a hand, make sure everybody's okay. You are adventurers after all, and we need to protect and save."
I mean,
Who, the
I
what?
guess I could spare a hand. I don't think Camacho wants to give up any more pieces.
We could go take a look, but we want to be very cautious because we want to make sure that they're not infected with anything that's contagious.
Or are you talking about that weird stuff that keeps landing up in the
Yes.
mountains?
Yes.
Yeah, that gross slime.
Yeah, I've been hearing some pretty scary tales about those before. It's been pretty unsettling.
We've lost some friends to it, so we don't want to lose anybody else. And typically, we learned that fire gets rid of it. And so, if something's burning over there, I think we might want to stay clear of it because it might be getting rid of that.
We could be real quiet.
Yeah, we could try sneaking into the camp. We could totally do that. I haven't seen them in a while. They could be jumpy, but let's try to be safe. And you see Greg very, very slowly spread his legs out a little bit and try crouching down. And hold on one second.
Greg, why don't you stay here? And Macho, would you stay and guard Greg? And Minsky, maybe you too. And Xiao and I will go look stealthily to make sure that there's nothing there or that everybody's okay. And if we need help, we'll come back and get help.
He totally ignores you, as I get my first ever double crit fail. 2 20s. We have a specialist here. What is the statistical likeliness of that even happening? A double 20?
That's a 1 in 400.
1 in 400? I thought it'd be less than that. Okay. But yeah.
Well, I mean, you didn't get like reroll double 20s.
No. I'm not going to waste my precious AP on Greg Shaw. He's just a garlic farmer. I only have 1 AP left? Are you guys sure you don't want to buy any from me?
Quite sure.
Positive.
Shame. Alright, so, if any of you would like to sneak, Greg is already very loudly sneaking his way up the hill.
Well, Greg may smile and be an idiot.
Is he still
Slightly
within earshot
reworked
without
quote
yelling?
from Hamlet.
He was totally ignoring what you were saying. You were trying to talk about him staying behind.
But
He totally
is he still in earshot?
Yes.
Or would I have to yell?
You'd have to yell.
Would it be loud enough that they would hear me in the town?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to try to med it so that he can hear but they won't, and I'm going to try a speech roll. Greg, get back here and stay safe. I can re-roll that. Because,
Yeah, that's a crit fail.
yeah.
You're gonna spend a luck?
No, because it's going to be opposed, yes? So smooth
no,
talker.
It's not opposed. You're trying to shout.
Then yes, I will spend a luck to re-roll the 1 fail. My dice hate me tonight. Hey.
All right, so 1 success. Greg does hear you. He turns around and very loudly says, Adventurer, we're trying to be stealthy! Goodness gracious, I thought they would be smarter than that. Continues very loudly in a crouched pose going up this hill.
You know what? We don't
That
need
works
the
for me.
garlic. We don't need the garlic. We don't need the little bit that he may pay. You all want to bounce?
No, this looks like
He's-
fun. I follow him quiet. He makes lots of noise. If there's something bad, it jumps on him and we kill it.
Okay, I'll follow.
Well, as they say, lack of consciousness doth make idiots of us all.
Yeah. Okay. I'll re-roll that.
So if you guys want to head up, you can make a stealth check if you want or not. Another crit fail. Holy shit.
I'm re-rolling it.
I'm doing terrible.
Not as bad as me, so.
Okay, 2 successes.
Not as bad as you, but
And
I have
I'll-
a target number 13 on that.
Can I donate 1 to Xiao? And so we both have 1 success instead of me having 2.
Here, I can.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Any negative twos?
Oh,
no, never mind.
Check.
No, I don't need to roll there. That's just them. That's right.
Yeah, yeah, because
What is it? Dark out or is it light out? What time of day is it?
It's about
It's
9
day.
a.m.
Yeah.
It's a very bright day.
All right. Sorry, I have Ghost, which gives me a bonus in the dark.
And I'm trying
Alright,
to find the right location, and it won't let me go any further on Google Maps. Google Maps, you have failed me.
I'll re-roll one of mine. See if I can get something out of it.
Because I saw this location on the map earlier, and I'm trying to pull it back up right now, and it's just not cooperating.
No, ain't happening.
Alright, so, Murphy, you are sneaky. Shao, you are not sneaky. And Greg is actively making quite a bit of noise.
Sneaky compared to Greg.
Anybody else coming?
Nah,
No?
I gotta keep an eye on the thing, the stuff.
The thing and stuff.
I stayed behind.
Okay. So the two of you start following, and you get up this hill, and you can see that there's about 5 or 6 different houses, and what you can see is that there is a bonfire that is going, a pretty large fire that is going, kind of in the middle of this grouping of houses, and you can see Greg kind of stand up, and he says, "Well, that's very curious. I've never seen this before. Why would they be lighting a fire in the middle of the day?" And he's shouting this out loud, hoping to get a response from the adventurers.
I'm staying stealthy. Mm-mm.
Oh, Greg,
I'm
why do you
observing.
think they would do this? That is strange. Why don't you go closer and see what's going on?
Sorry, that gave me a good laugh. I'm trying to find the location right now, and my Google Maps is failing me. It doesn't like Street View in this area. I don't think that Google has ever gone this far up this road. It's just showing one of the 6 buildings here, and then when I try to get it to go forward, it's only giving me the reverse direction. That's lame. Here, I'll give you guys this view right here, and I'll drop this over in our Discord. Where's Discord? There it is. Boop. Alright, I'm gonna drop it in the main. So that's gonna be the view that you guys can see right now. So there's this building there. They've got this front area, very large bonfire going, and Greg starts walking in even closer. He's like, "This is very peculiar. I don't hear the dogs. There's usually some dogs here. I thought they had some puppies. Or at least some domesticated ones. They weren't those angry things that run around the mountains. But I can't hear them. Do you hear any dogs?
I don't hear any dogs.
You can roll perception survival if you'd like.
Oh, I might actually hear him. My rolls are terrible.
Alright, I'm not sure if the folks over on Twitch can see this, but this is the little house with the bonfire going out in the front, and you can see that there's supposed to be a dog. They have dogs, but you can't seem to hear any of them. And let's see, how terrible was your roll? It was real bad.
One.
So that's one success. No, you don't hear the dogs. You seem to only hear the crackling of fire and, in a little bit of distance, the crackling of trees. Sounds like there's a disturbance over in the
Trees
woods.
breaking. That's weird. Are there any people around the fire?
You don't see any people there.
Hmm.
Greg looks around
Greg,
and he
why don't
says,
you go
yeah,
that way and
maybe we
look
should
for 'em
check
over
inside
where
the
he-
house, or... Because I'm not sure where any of them are. I mean, it's a family of like 15 people that's supposed to be living here. And I usually stop by, but they're I don't see them. I don't see their dogs. This is very peculiar, adventurers. And he turns around and looks over. He only sees Xiao. He does not see Murphy, and he of course doesn't see Minsky or Raven because they didn't even come up the trail.
All right,
Says,
let's look inside.
Where are all the adventurers? I thought I hired 4 of you.
They're not very adventurous.
Not sure if paying you with my
Well, yeah,
precious garlic is going to be worth it.
Well, let's go check out the house. You go first because you know them.
Yeah, hey, Betty, are you here? And you see him walk over around the corner of the house. Over in the back, you can see that there's like a little garage area. There's the bigger house, and what you see. Go ahead and roll perception survival, and let's see what we see. It's not the
And I
noise
am
that gives
definitely
Greg
gonna be
away.
pulling my
It's
new
the
sword.
garlic breath. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an American.
2 successes. And I'm pulling my sword.
Alright, crit success. Alright, the both of you were able to see it, thank goodness. You can see what looks to be almost as if it is some amalgamation of arms together in what is extending out of the palm of a hand, reach around and grab the second story of the building. Again, I'm going to put our view up on here. So the second story of the building, you can see that it grabs the side of that and starts coming around. And what is in front of all of you is beyond anything that you've probably run across in real life or ever even heard of in horror stories told around campfires. But it seems to be a very large, very disorganized grouping of the limbs, torsos, and pieces of multiple people and animals that are not stitched together, but seem to be held together by a very, very complex network of these very, very long black spikes, as the lot of them move together in what looks to be a somewhat organic manner. And it turns its head around the corner as Xiao and Greg are slowly walking past the fire. Xiao and Xiao and Murphy both can see this, but
All
Greg
right.
does not.
I grab Xiao. Let's go now. It can eat Greg while we get away. Be quiet.
Hey, adventurers! Do you know what's going on? I still don't see it. Betty, are you there? And you hear him shouting out again as you walk up to grab Xiao.
I am, yep, and I'm
So-
trying to pull Xiao away.
I am gonna like look at that thing, look at my sword, look at the thing, and turn around and go very quietly.
So for those of you in the audience and those of you who are my players, if any of you have played Elden Ring, if you know about the Grafted King, it looks a little bit similar to that.
I was thinking like
And if you have
World
not,
of Darkness of Mies here.
well, I was going to say if you have not
Yeah.
played Elden Ring, if you remember in the movie The Thing, where they start setting the thing on fire and it seems to be changing its different pieces, visuals from human to dog. That's about what you're viewing, except for this is roughly about 16, 17 feet tall, and is able to grab onto that second story balcony of the building.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. If we were playing
Yep.
Call of Cthulhu, we'd be losing insanity.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we have a sanity system. Do we have a sanity system?
No.
April, are you still here? Can we implement a sanity system?
No.
I know April would be able to give us the okay on that.
He
And
left
yes,
a minute ago.
it is giving Lovecraft a run for its money. This abomination, after extending its arm around, you can see what looks to be the main part of a torso. As it turns over and looks at you. You've already grabbed Xiao. You're about to start walking away as several sets of what could be assumed to be eyes lay themselves across the three of you. Because Murphy, it passed your stealth check. It is looking, some of the eyes are looking at you, some of them are looking at Xiao, and the majority of them are staring down at Greg, who is still looking at the house itself, trying to shout inside, and has not noticed this multi-meter tall abomination of limbs.
He's very observant.
It may have seen all of us, but that's the one making noise. So, Xiao, let's back up.
Yeah, no, I'm running.
Slowly. Sure. Xiao's running. I'm backing up
If it's got its
slowly.
eyes on us, like there's no sneaking. I'm bolting.
If you look at the link over on Discord, where you guys are at is roughly right here, just outside of where the cars are parked. So to go back down that road, you would actually pass by the front of the house.
In the front of the
So
house
we
is
would-
where it was coming up from.
It's coming up right over in the back. If you're looking at the Twitch stream, it's right back here, and its hand is grabbing onto that second floor. All of you are right here, and you would have to run down this road in front of the house to get away.
Hold on. Do that one. So
So
we would have to run past it.
Yes. There's some overgrown bushes that are mostly dead in front of it, but you would have to run past it. If you want to, you can make a sneak check to try and stealth again.
Yep. So for what you just showed and looking at the house, I would be trying to take Xiao and go under the carport to go around the other side of the house, see if it came towards us and went after Greg, and when it did, we could run around the back side of the house and run away.
Okay.
So you want to try and drag Xiao into the car park?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
we can
knowing that I have
there.
to run past it, I'm much more for sneak now. Because, like,
Yeah.
I thought I could just run the opposite direction and leave Greg to get eaten.
Yeah. No. So let's try to stealth away from it and around under the carport, let it eat Greg, and then run away as it's eating Greg.
All right.
Greg
I would like
notices
for-
both of you start moving over towards the carport, and he looks over at both of you, and he's like, I don't hear Betty. Do you have any idea where anybody is here? And as he starts saying that, you see the second arm of this creature start coming around the other side, and it is not just at this point made out of an amalgam of limbs or organic pieces. It seems to have inorganic parts as part of its arm as well. As it comes around, you can see what looks to be either the bumper or the front bumper of a vehicle, literally extending out of its arms.
I would like to spend an AP for my sneak.
Yeah,
I would like to
spending
spend an AP
also.
for my sneak.
Okay.
And I understand that Greg is talking to us. We're trying to sneak past him too. I don't give a fuck that he's talking to us at this point. I want him to continue drawing the attention of whatever the hell that is. And I'm going to re-roll that fail.
I would
Really
like
them
to
with
snag a
traps.
-2 if we have one.
I think
And
we are
spend
out of
AP.
-2s. Yeah, we have no -2s.
All right. Well, then I'll spend an AP anyways.
Okay.
In fact, I'll spend 2
Wow.
up to re-roll the 2 that
Oh,
failed.
you guys are doing wonderfully. We've got
Wow.
2 crit fails on there.
Okay.
All right.
No,
I'm spending my
I-
last 2 luck.
I have a crit success and a success.
I'm spending my last 2.
I think you should check the
Luck.
-2s again.
Checking the -2s would be retroactive. You'd have to use both for one.
I've already like burned myself here.
17 that would only bring you down to 15. Sorry to say.
Yeah.
Right,
So I'm doing awesome.
Yeah, you're doing awesome. And I'm gonna roll to see if it, Murphy, if it sees you at all, because you've got your successes on there.
Mm-hmm.
So give me 1 second. This is perception. Survival. Right. 1 crit success, the rest are fails. It does not notice you, but it does notice Xiao as Xiao gets dragged into that car park with you.
So that's okay. I'm banking on it going after the thing making noise, not the thing that's not making noise sneaking away. And as soon as me and Xiao are out of its line of sight, on that other side of the carport, booking it.
Right. So yeah, the 2 of you get under the carport as you see Greg's just like, "Adventurers, what are you?" And this thing's arm with the bumper attached seems to just come straight down on top of Greg. You don't fully see what exactly happens to Greg himself, as the lot of you,
Nope, don't
or
give
the
a
2
fuck.
of you, have
Run it.
gone underneath the actual car park itself. So give me 1 second to roll. Let's see if he survives. There we go. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I need to roll twice for this? How? Can I not type in how many dice I want to? Heck. Cancel. This is melee. There we go. So Greg is most certainly dead. as this arm comes down and quite literally crushes him into the ground. But what you do hear is assuredly the sound of that crunch as this whack, this very loud thump hits the ground. And we're officially in initiative now. Camacho and Minsky, the two of you can hear an extremely loud thump. You could even hear Greg shouting from up that trail. But you hear "Adventurers, where are you?" And then boom, as this resonating thump comes down the side of the mountain. I need Xiao to go ahead and give me a initiative roll. So click on your token. Oh, hold on. No, I can just add turn. There we go. Cool. What is your initiative?
Mine's 17.
Wow, that's insane. All right. So you are even more capable than Camacho is in combat. Holy shit. And its initiative is also 17. So let me go ahead and drop in a cap. Boop. Come on, Cap. Work for me here. There we go.
I mean, it's one hell of a cap.
Yes. And so we're going to go add turn. And that's a 17. I think its movement. No. Pulling the token away. That's actually a very good point. Let me pop that up here, and you guys will be.
I'm just saying, when we heard that that loud thud, Camacho I backed away like 150 meters in the opposite
you're still
direction.
here because we're in our initiative, so you gotta wait. But it is far enough away from you. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're 7 zones away, so it's pretty decent distance.
Well, when it's my turn, I'm still backing away 150 meters in the opposite direction.
Okay. So it has its turn, and it uses this. The two of you don't see what it's doing, but what you can hear is what it is doing. There seems to be an incredibly loud sound of crunching and squelching as something is occurring around the other corner of the actual building that you seem to be hiding behind. As it starts crunching in, you don't know.
Greg is flavored by his garlic.
I'm sure it would make a comment about that if it would speak. I don't know.
Garlic
yeah.
flavored Greg paste.
That is its move, so that goes down to the bottom. So, Xiao, you're up next. You hear that incredibly loud crunching and squelching noise from around the corner. You saw this monstrosity as it was coming around, and Murphy dragged you over to where you're at. So what are you going to do?
Shout really
what
wants
the
to
hell?
run.
Why is it doing people?
Those are all the because they're all the voices, the parts of it.
Well, no, I clicked on howling wind, and then it was people talking.
I mean,
It was kind of howling.
because Cthulhu?
Well, this is what I was trying to find. There we go. Ah, much better. Okay. What are you doing, Xiao?
Every fiber of Xiao wants to sprint as fast as she can. But Murphy's like being calm and like we're gonna sneak. And so he's gonna sneak. Because I don't think we can outrun this stupid thing. Oh, Damn. I finally got a good roll.
Yeah, you crouch down very sneakily, and it seems as if your diminutive stature makes you able to literally look like you're part of the building itself. So you are now sneaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak, and I'm basically gonna, move as fast as sneaking will allow away from this thing.
Right. So you move into the next distance bracket. You make your way around the back of this car park, and you start making your way over towards kind of this retention wall that you can see that's built up behind the building. And there seems to be a small little dead garden on the back of it. But you make your way around that corner and out of sight. What are you doing, Camacho?
100 to 150 meters in the opposite direction of where that sound came from.
Alright, so you start legging it.
No, I'm wheeling away.
You're wheeling away. Okay, so you'll have
Really fast.
Right, so you're using your full action to move. Minsky, you hear that loud thump. You hear the ending of Greg's voice, and you see Camacho immediately start squeaking away. What are you going to do?
Camacho, where are you going? We should... Camacho! And I start following Camacho.
All right. Both of you have started heading in that opposite direction now. Okay, let's see. Murphy, Xiao has very quickly snuck away, trying to get into cover. What are you going to do?
Good girl following suit.
Okay. And you said something about Rob? My chat froze, so I'm refreshing my chat right now.
Did I?
No, Camacho said something about Rob.
No, I was gonna say Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Oh, Brave Sir Robin. Okay. Brave Sir Robin ran away. All right, so you start sneaking as well. Go ahead. Oh wait, you already had a successful sneak.
Yep.
So you're good on that. You follow it, and you go into the same distance bracket.
Yep.
All right. Do you take any actions other than your movement?
If I can sneak and double move, I will.
You can't double. Well, oh wait, no, because you already had sneak as your action in the previous round, so you could double.
Okay, then yeah.
All right. So as you're attempting to sneak and blend into the building itself and get around the corner, Xiao, you see Murphy get right next to you and then immediately start going past you.
And I wave this way.
And starts making his way past.
Yep.
All right. It is the top of our round here, and let me check in on movement. Seconds. Okay, it doesn't get any additional movement for its size. All right. You hear this squelching grow even louder as this thing. You hear one of its possible legs. You're not sure what, but stomp down onto the ground as it moves over towards this car park. So for those of you who are watching, it moves from the corner of the building here over towards the front, and it starts to lower itself, looking into the space. Many eyes looking around, blinking, and attempting to look and find whatever had snuck into that space. So it's going to be rolling another perception check to try and pass. Great bad. Perception, survival. It does not seem to be able to see either of you as you are sneaking around the corner of that car park. And instead, what it seems to be doing, since it can't really find you, is it starts to pull down on the roof of this car park, which starts to crumble the metal that was previously above you. Shao, it's now your turn. Murphy's gotten away from you. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna keep sneaking away at full speed.
Okay.
As fast as you'll let me, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay. As fast as I'll let
I
you.
mean, sneaking.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep an eye on it in case it like goes at me or something.
Okay.
Just enough to like be aware and like not be smashed, like Greg.
1 second, I'm moving our tokens. There we go. And back a distance bracket. There we go. So Murphy, you had snuck previously past Shao, but Shao's small little legs seem to, as the two of you are making your way around that corner, attempting to get to that drive that goes back down the hill. What direction are you guys heading? Are you going to take a right and go further up the hill, or a left past the front of the building and down there?
I don't want to go
going
past the front of that building.
Yeah, don't want to go past the front of the building, but want to get back to our group.
That's the only way back, is to pass down that drive in front of the building.
Then pass down that drive, and maybe it got distracted and kept following, looking where we went instead of see us the other way. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how I'm going.
And Shao, is that how you're going, or what?
I'll probably follow Murphy. Yeah, I'll follow Murphy if I see him going that way.
Alright, I'm gonna have you stick with Murphy then. Camacho, you start to hear behind you and up the hill the building that Greg had talked about. That must be where the people live. There's about half a dozen buildings up there. You hear one of them start to collapse as beams and bricks and metal start to crunch under the weight of something extremely heavy. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna keep going.
Just keep going? Okay. Minsky, what are you doing?
Camacho, where are you going? And I keep following Camacho.
Okay.
The opposite direction of whatever the fuck is making that noise.
Alright, and Murphy, you've already told me you're going to be double moving, correct?
Yep.
Right. Now, what I need Murphy and Shao to both do is, please, I need both of you to roll me another stealth. So agility sneak.
Let's save that AP. Because I'll
Yeah,
hold
just
up
in
the
case.
rear. But I think it might be good in case.
Yeah.
Not doing as good.
May I use a
There's
negative 2 in
-2
chat if there is
Yep.
one? I will use a negative 2.
Got it. This one comes from Raven.
Okay.
Alright, that is a critical success. Do you want... Oh wait, so that'll be a critical success. Your other one would not go to crit success.
Yeah.
Or success territory.
I am going to... I'm not going to risk it. I was going... I should. I wouldn't get the negative 2 on the reroll, so... And I don't want to eat the other because I want Shao to at least have a reroll if there is one. Yeah, I'll stick with just my crit success.
Alright. Shao, as the two of you are making your way around the front of this building, You can see this monstrosity there trying to look through the car park, and as it shifts, it seems to turn its torso, and several of these eyes set their sights on you. It is able to see you. And right now, you're literally running past it. It's the bright day. You can see what looks to be previously part of the face of Greg amidst that amalgamation of eyes and teeth and bone across his chest. And you can hear in some kind of odd, distorted, gurgled voice, like, "Adventurers!" as it shouts over at you.
He found some new people to talk to.
And it makes its move. Begins heading towards the north of you. So, go. Shao, it is now your turn as this lumbering behemoth starts making its way out from underneath that car park, and it is now directly there. It is turned around and started to follow.
Yeah, it's staring right at me.
Several eyes
I'm just
are
gonna,
staring
like,
right at you.
Yes, several eyes. Like, when it turns and looks at me, and I look at it, I just shriek, just really freaking loud, as I go running.
Okay, so you're gonna double move it?
Yep, double move it, I am fleeing. My resolve has wavered at this point.
All right. Camacho, I'm going to assume you're just going to keep running.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm guessing the same for Minsky.
Now, did they both hear Shao scream?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Either if you can. Or both of you.
Perception survival?
Perception survival. Sorry. Yeah. Why does it keep giving me people talking?
That's Greg!
Yeah, it's
You won't
Greg.
shut up!
Also, like, how far down the hill are we at this point? Can we see any amount of it? Like, at all?
What do you mean, see any amount of it? Because it's large?
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
Like, how far back did we stay?
And I'll take the AP for both rolls.
You had stayed. You stayed at the bottom of that hill. It was 2 distance brackets away. You guys are now 6 away, so you aren't really able to see it.
Okay.
Camacho. All right. So yeah, you said you're going to take both of those AP. So that's 2 successes, or 2 critical successes, Minsky 1. Camacho, you are 100% able to hear the echo of Shao as she screams. It seems to be echoing in this mostly abandoned stretch of morning light highway.
I just keep. I start talking to myself. She's fast. She'll be fine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Wow.
Okay.
Rationalization, baby.
Wow.
Minsky,
I'm an evil character. What can you expect?
Minsky, you are unable to hear her, but you see that Camacho is still going, so you continue following. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, if I can hear what Camacho's saying, that would spike some concern, but I'm just going to keep following. Camacho, wait! Shouldn't we wait for the others?
They'll be fine. I'm pretty sure they're behind us if they know what's good for them.
So I'm going to scooch y'all. Go. So it takes a further step closer and starts making its way down the path. How many successes did you have on your sneak? Was it 2 or was it 3?
2.
It was 2? Alright.
It was a crit success too.
Now let's see if it sees you as it comes around down onto this road, or if it's still just keeping its eyes on Shao. Literally its eyes. It does not notice you, and this thing seems to stomp its leg down almost right next to you. And you can see that the structure of this thing is a combination of many different types of legs, both human and non. There are also a mixture of inorganic materials. As I mentioned before, one of its arms seems as if there was a car bumper literally mixed into it. And amidst this leg that is stamped down directly next to you, you can also see again that these spikes that are coming out of it are much larger. They're no longer 1 or 2 inches in length. These spikes are now about a foot long. They are incredibly large. And Shao, you can hear the sound of Greg's voice again calling out to you, "Adventurer! Where are you going?" As what it seems to do is it seems to try and hurl something at you. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Perception survival. You were able to tell that what it seems to be throwing at you is pretty much part of its arm. It pulls its arm back and throws something, and it looks as if what would have been a hand or something along those lines detaches itself and starts flying over at you. And so this is body... Second... what's your defense?
My defense is 2. And would this count as a melee attack?
No, this is a
It's in
ranged
its
attack.
hand? I mean, it's in its hand.
It is his hand.
It's still a ranged attack. It's actually
Alright.
listed under guns for some reason. But I got a 1 and a 9, and my target number was 14. You said your defense was what?
2.
All right. So it lands. All right. Hit dice.
I squeezed.
Seconds.
Holy fuck!
So Shao,
Alright.
this gigantic amalgam of you turn around and see it as it's hurtling down at you. Seems as if it is the car bumper. It looks as if there's a piece of the hood of a car amidst jawbones and teeth and fingers and other small ligaments of creatures that it had taken in. And this amalgam of spiky goodness lands on you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Yep. What hit location?
What's your health?
Oh,
sorry.
let's see, is it
Yeah, I've got
physical
hit
damage?
location. It hits your right leg, so it lands on your leg as we're running.
right leg, and it's physical damage?
Yes.
Alright, so I have 2 armor there.
So that would be 8.
8. So that's gonna give me a whopping 4 HP left, and a crit on a leg.
Yep.
So that's fun.
So critical injury on the leg, you are no longer able to make the run action.
Hmm. And I drop prone.
And you drop prone. And as you drop prone, you look down at your leg and you can see what looks to be some of the spikes that were amidst the amalgam are sticking out of your leg. They seem to be buried into your leg itself. Um, yeah, it's now your turn. What are you going to do? You are prone. You have these things sticking out of your leg. Your leg is broken, and you see it stepping literally past Murphy.
I am super fun. Alright, I could do that.
You can use an action to get up and an action to move. You can try shooting.
Alright, I
prone.
am going to pull a stim pack for free because I have quick draw.
Okay.
I'm going to administer a stim pack as a minor action.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that to temporary fix a crit, and then I should be able to use a major action to get moving.
Well, you can use the major action to stand up. Yeah.
I can't get any movement out of that.
Can't you use an AP to get another minor action though?
You could.
That
There's 3 AP.
Uh,
Use what you want, what you need.
could I use 2 of the AP to get another major?
I believe that's 3.
Yeah, it's 3 AP.
take all
Take all
3.
three?
All right. Well, if I
You
can
have 2
do it,
players saying take all 3.
yeah, if I can do it with
3.
3, then yeah, I'm going to spend that and get a run action on top of everything.
All right. So very quickly you stand back up, you slam that stim pack into your leg, and using up the party's AP, you start to leg it and get your run. And you start running the distance down that hill, and you can see the bend just ahead of you. You'll get to it by your next turn.
Yeah.
Macho and Minsky, both of you, please give me a perception survival check.
When she got stepped on, did she cry out again?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I screamed really freaking loud from that.
Perception. That was perception survival.
Perception survival, DV1.
Are we listening for something or looking for something?
Listening. And Camacho gets
Take another.
AP out of that.
Take another AP.
Okay. Yeah, you both are able to very, very clearly hear not only the sound of her screaming, but you also hear the loud smash as I said, this amalgam of both body parts and mechanical pieces smashes into the ground. And from being there, physically there, both Murphy and Shao are able to see that the weight of this thing literally crashed in part of the pavement.
Stop the wheelchair. Stand up. Throw off the freaking tarp. Damn it. Take off the other direction. Back the direction that they're in.
And Minsky, what are you doing?
Okay, now we're turning around. I will follow.
All right. So
Leaving my wheelchair behind, so I'm gonna start sprinting.
I mean, unless you want to keep an eye on your wheelchair.
It's up to you, Minsky.
Yeah, he follows.
all right, Murphy. You are there, and you can see this quivering amalgam of body parts that's supposed to be a leg, literally directly next to you. The spikes are not in physical contact with you, and it does not seem to have noticed you. What are you going to do after you see it attack Shao?
I am going to double move away because I thought I had more distance on it than it being next to me. So yeah, I'm going to try to double move away, still staying stealthy, but
All right, go ahead and roll your stealth.
any -2 in chat?
Yes, we've got some -2s from a couple of folks. First one here is... So we've already used that one. Something pointless and random. You gave me another one? God damn it. This one comes from Other Sandman.
And is there a AP that I can
-2.
use?
Yeah, there is. There's
There's
one.
one AP generated so far, yes.
I would like to use that.
Go for it.
And I'm going to re-roll that fail, and one of the ones that I missed, I'm gonna re-roll the critical fail and one of the ones I missed, so I can at least get 2 out of this.
All right. Very sneaky, very sneaky. You're able to continue down that path, literally up against that retaining wall, heading down the path. You're able to make your way further down.
And again, double move if I'm able, yeah.
We're gonna need to find Murphy some new underwear when we're done with this.
Yeah, I'm right.
I mean, can you imagine standing there with a giant thing, those spikes?
Maybe neon too.
Yeah.
So it does not see you. That was the check for the movement already. You've also replaced that AP, so we're still at 1. So yeah, you move straight past this thing. You get away, and you're moving towards trying to get or catch up to Xiao as this thing again starts to stomp its way forward. Yes.
I can either generate an AP or something positive.
Yes.
Yes.
As much as the AP is nice, I want to generate something positive right now that fucks that thing over so we can actually get away.
Or distracts it.
Yeah. Something. Anything.
Missile launcher?
You already had a chance to use a missile launcher. I even gave you nuclear mines, and that got wasted.
Fat Man?
This
I
is
wouldn't
the
say
kind
how
of
wasted. I mean, it
even
took
more
care of the egg.
it did take care of the thing, and it took care of Camacho's legs.
Oh, I have something.
They're fine now.
I have something to throw, provided I get get in range.
All right. Well, to use the positive, and I'll also combine this with the something random. Murphy, as you're moving along, you seem to disturb some of the rocks on the retaining wall, and they fall down onto the ground after you pass them. And as this thing moves forward, instead of taking its second move and catching up to both of you, it looks down at the rocks that have fallen, thinking that it is prey, and you see its arm come straight down, smashing into the ground and tearing out that side of the wall itself, damaging the concrete and asphalt underneath it, but it attacks that spot instead. Xiao.
Running, screaming. Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much the plan right now.
All right. So by the end of this turn, Murphy, I'm assuming you're doing the same.
Yep.
So by the end of this turn, I'm going to move him back. The two of you are able to get around that corner, as the two of you also can see Minsky and Camacho coming up.
Go.
Other way.
Other way. No, go.
And
no.
Camacho and
Oh.
Minsky, go ahead and please roll me a perception survival check.
DB.
It's DV1. So, DV1. All right, so Minsky, that goes down to a DB0 for you, so yes, you're able to see it. Camacho, you're able to see it. Just a little bit up the path, you can see this creature, roughly about 17, 18 feet tall. One of its arms seems to be embedded in the retaining wall, and you can see, Minsky, for you, in great detail, that it looks to be a combination of possibly over a dozen different people's body parts, as well as the combination of multiple animals and, again, inorganic material that seems to having many of these spikes protruding from it all over its body. And you see this just...
Oh, fuck me sideways. Other way. Other way.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't Greg. Let's go.
Greg. Alright, so, what is this?
I'm gonna toss down a plasma mine behind them as we meet up.
Alright. Okay, so you drop down a plasma mine. Okay. So the four of you are together, and it is our wonderful Amalgam's turn. It takes a step forward, and because it can possibly see multiple of you now, I would like... well, you were running. Shao was screaming, so I'm assuming neither of you were sneaking. For Camacho and Minsky.
So when I toss down the plasma mine, can I sweep up Shao?
Sweep up Shao? What do you mean?
Can I pick her up and so I can carry her and as we take off in the other direction?
That would have to be in the next turn. So
okay.
Pretty good.
All right, so it takes one movement forward, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is it going to target? Or sorry, 3, because it can't see Murphy. So 1, 2, 3. It seems to set its sights on, the tallest out of the group. It sees Camacho. And Camacho, you can see from where you're standing after tossing down the mine, its arm comes back and it seems to be throwing something at the distance. What is your defense?
Defense of 2.
My target number is 14. I got a 2 and a 20. I'm going to spend my only AP. Yeah, reroll that. A 2 and a 7. So it has a successful attack. Targeting at Camacho.
Where does it hit?
It whips this ball of pieces of itself directly over at Camacho, and where it hits is it hits your leg.
Oh, lovely.
Right leg. Smashes
So does that
into
take
your right
hit
leg.
points or damage the structure of the?
If it is
prosthetic?
a critical damage, then it would be the same thing as a broken leg. So
Okay.
no double move. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a special. You can see one of these spikes from the ball itself embedded into the prosthetic leg of that is on Camacho as you take 6, 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. And your prosthetic leg, brand new, is now broken. 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only 7.
Oh, yeah. I'm at my health points is now 7.
Okay.
It's now 10.
Okay. So yeah, it attacks onto you, and your right prosthetic leg is now broken. And folks, this is where we are going to take our end for the session, as this black goopy amalgam of a monster attacks the group from on top of it.
This is the first time you've mentioned black goop.
I mentioned the
No.
spikes and the. It's one of those.
Oh, good.
Yes, you said like all the bumper was like pierced with all the black ooze.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Sorry.
And that's what's sticking out of Xiao's leg, and now is sticking out of Camacho's leg.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool.
remember, I
Well,
said
Misty
this.
and I are gonna bounce.
Those spikes aren't like the 1 or 2 inches that you saw before. These are about a foot long.
Yep.
So thanks, Australia's Plays, for helping us out so much.
Oh, hey there, Arasaka. Welcome.
Welcome. Yep. No, I think Minsky and I need to bounce.
Should have just kept going, Minsky.
I
I
think
really should have.
I think y'all need to bounce. But that was part of our pointless and random, so I'm gonna take that in. Was the breaking of that wall there that it had climbed over. But yeah,
Oh, the black goo is only in the leg. I wonder if that'll spread up to the rest of Camacho.
Well, I can quick release the prosthetic.
Yeah.
I just need to be dragged or I need to lean on someone as we take off.
So again, this is where we're gonna end. Xiao is gonna be a black goo creature
Xiao,
now,
not so
and
much.
Camacho's leg is gonna start running away by itself. The prosthetic leg starts operating itself. Like
Good thing I kept my chair.
oh, what movie was that? Was that Evil Dead 2, where his hand starts going after him?
Oh god, yes.
So, folks, we're gonna switch over our screens over to our players' names as our players quietly think about what in God's name are they going to do. Let's do our outros. Violent Neon.
Hey, it's Violent Neon. Sorry, not sorry that I have supposedly been the one that caused this, even though I don't think that it was actually me.
Yes,
I think
Murphy,
that
this
was
is your fault.
No, I refuse
Yeah, it
to
is.
take that. But you can
This is
find me.
Australis' fault. They voted for the behemoth.
But you can find me here every Friday as maybe still Murphy, and when not here, you can find me in Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon.
Right, thank you. Tracy.
Yep, so I'm Tracy. I might be back as Shao next time. Who knows? Maybe I'll be on my 3rd character. We'll find out. So it'll be great. So you can catch me in Discord or Twitter as Steampalm007. And definitely come back next time to see if me and Camacho are dead. It'll be great.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. So is she on you?
John, go for it.
Hey everybody, I'm John. I played your lovable little nurse handy bot, Minsky, tonight, who is now questioning whether the black ick can in fact affect inorganic material. You can find me here every Friday. Other Sandman 3096 in the chat. You can find me over on the Discord, lurking as Johnny Drop, and if you'd like, you can check out my SoundCloud at Arcsin.
Thank you. Raven, go for it.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. Tonight I played Camacho, your very handy, capable, and selfish, and not so selfish Merc survivor. Should have stayed selfish. You can catch me here tomorrow for Team Nevermore with Gian Rod Mulligan, where I play Jax the Ripper. You can catch me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo. I'm finishing up my High Riders campaign supplement. So be on the lookout. They're coming. Thank you.
Speaking of which, actually, I'm officially on vacation now, so if you need somebody to proofread or take a look at anything, feel free to send it my way.
Okay.
Oh, sweet! I should hit you up for some art.
Yes, you can come and chat with me about that as well. I saw that you had messaged me. I hadn't gotten to it yet, but I'm going to be jumping on that after our session. And folks, I am the quote unquote evil GM who
Very evil.
just threw at my party the reskinned behemoth. Either because Australis forgot that super mutants are reskinned in this universe, or because they wanted to inflict all of the, as Vampire has said, maximum evil. I don't know, but I've been your evil GM for the night. I hope all of you have had a wonderful time watching. You can find our material over on cybernationuncensored.com. You can come back here tomorrow for our wonderful team Nevermore, and don't forget to catch us next week and find out what's going to happen to Camacho and what's going to happen to Shao. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between, have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.